Hey, what's going on, people? It's your boy Jcruz, Mr. Healthy Bearded. What's going on? You already know what we doing tonight at the CMU. Wait, the CMU? Mick, that's not today, is it?
What's today?
Today's Saturday, right?
Today is Saturday. Welcome to the Beard Society, everybody. I got Mr. Healthy Bearded in the studio with me. What is going on, everybody? Clint, Ryan. Let me scroll down here. Chops, Ron, Pete. What's going on, fellas? Christos, what's up, brother? Who else we got here? Kyle, what's up? Donald, what's up, fellas? All right, fellas, we got a show. We got a show planned for you. You know what? Before I do that, though, I'm going to, and he's here right now. You notice my partner ain't here. I'm going to go ahead and break this news to everybody. A couple of you know. Jcruz knows. I had to let him know because, you know, he's going to be on the show.
Yes, sir.
But I'm going to go ahead and break that news before we get into anything. And so Ryan has decided to take a full step back from the community. And I'm super glad he's here right now. That way that will squash any of the rumors. Me and him are not into it. You notice the name on the name change on the channel. This is not anything we even decided. This is something Ryan has to do for his personal, life, his home life. Like I said, I don't want to say too much. I know quite a bit more, but, so yeah, he's going to be taking a step back from the entire community, not just this channel. He's got to get some stuff in order. I suspect he will be back, at some point, but I do not know when that point, when that will be. And guys, I know everybody's going to be worried about him. And if you can, I mean, I can't tell you can't DM him, but if everybody can keep from flooding him, that would actually go a long way as to helping him with what he's got going on right now. But Ryan, we love you, brother. And, yep. See right there. He's not going to be fully absent. He just, he's got to cut way back. And this is still his platform also. So y'all will see him at some point, you'll see him back. But that's just part of it, man. We got to do what we got to do for our families.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And we definitely send our positive thoughts towards him, right? And our prayers, and make sure that he take care of home and stuff like that,
Yep.
Yes,
absolutely.
Sir.
Absolutely. Yep. Definitely glad to see him in the chat tonight, though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I've been kind of, I've had mixed feelings. Not really mixed feelings, just kind of, I've been kind of bummed out about it. Hi, baby. I see you. Started. It already started.
Oh, they ready. Hold on.
They're ready tonight.
They ready for me. They ready for me. Mick, do you mind? I know it's your platform, and I want to show you the proper respect. But can I say what's up to some of the people?
Absolutely.
All right, let me go down the list right quick. We're going to do a little CMU style. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Clint? What's going on? Shout out to you, sir. We got a business owner here. We got Irish Whisker in the building. Deliberately bearded, Ron, New Jersey, stand up. Pharaoh, what's going on? Who else is in here, man? We got Bearded Vato in the building. We got Gary Lewis. No, sir. I already wasted my money. Don't look for me. All right, we got Willie Wizard in the building. Who else is in here? Ryan Cheesehead. I'm going to show him proper respect because we on somebody else's channel. We got Dave Bearded Motivation. We got Chops in here. I wonder if they stole his hoodie. Who else is in here? Jeff Rice. What's going on? Tommy. Man, hopefully there's no giveaways because that brother keeps winning them. Anyway. Shout out to you. What's going on? We got Colin Joe ready. Step back. Now, listen, with all due respect, right? I'm gonna silence myself after this. You heard Mick right now. Mick said he's a little bit down about the current changes with the channel. So what we gonna do is we gonna have a good time tonight. Show some positive vibes. Have a good time. Good laugh for the community, and come together and have a great time. All right, it's on you, Mick.
Hey, so real quick, I want everybody to check that out. All right, that right there is a Captain Stash candle. That is a Captain Stash candle that has been burned. I burnt that sucker plumb up.
What?
It was the That was the brandied pear, and I burnt that sucker till it freaking, till it was just completely done.
Yeah.
So they double as what they call a rocks glass. Man, them suckers they're really actually they're nice. It took me forever to clean it, but
so basically you can use 2 uses out of it, right? It's not just a butter. What was in there? I'm sorry. Oh no, a candle was in there.
Candle.
And now you use it as a shot glass, whatever you want to. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
They call them a rocks glass, and I'll be honest, that's the first time I'd ever heard of one. I didn't know what a rocks glass was until I bought that off the website.
Yeah.
So yeah. Hey Dave, what's going on, buddy? Proof you can use it as a whiskey glass for sure, man, for sure. So Jcruz, what's been going on with you, man? I checked that review out Friday, and hey, you know what? So obviously just watching the review, that wasn't your all-time favorite product, but it dang sure wasn't something you disliked.
Yeah, no, obviously, no, definitely not. When I first got into the community, obviously you get that like that starstruck like everything you smell is like
yeah,
because you're not used to smelling that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So everything you smell has that. Now I just think about it. The only thing that one of the things that I got into when I got first into the community that I was like, oh man, this is not for me, was actually, funny enough, Luxurious Bastard, the Blackbeard Bastard.
Right.
And, but as you continue to like grow, especially me, I'm trying to grow as a content creator, learn how to really like craft my, master my skill. It's a skill set, right? Doing that type of stuff.
Right.
You start to notice different things. Now you take your time, or you have to take your time, better said, with what you're reviewing, how it's smelling, how long it lasts, all that stuff. So there's levels and variations, right, of that. So, but yeah, man, I definitely, and you're the one, I gave you a shout out on the review, right?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, no problem, because obviously, I'm a cologne guy, right? Everybody in the community kind of has their niche to a degree. Like, that Dan C is invigorate, right? Anything that has to do with invigoration, that's Dan. That's gonna be Dan.
100%.
Ken from Bluegrass, that's my brother. He all leather. Anything leather, that Ken's gonna rock with it. I'm more of a cologne guy, right? I like cologne scents, things like that I can, put on when I take my lady friend out for a date night, something like that. You know what I mean?
Well, we could say that would actually speak to your level of sophistication above Ken.
Talk nice to me. Go ahead.
Leather versus cologne. I mean, hey, that's just a little bit of ammo for you to use against him right there.
Yeah.
Man. So yeah, man. Let me take that back. So I discovered that company in the bento box, right? And the scent that they had sent me was I believe it was a mango tobacco.
Mango tobacco.
And it wasn't my favorite, but it most certainly wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started shaving my head, and I started hearing people talk about Gentleman's Nod like crazy. I mean, they talk about it like we talk about Chesapeake, or how we talk about Detroit grooming. It was put up on that kind of a pedestal.
Okay.
And I got to thinking, wow, that's really weird. I mean, it wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't bad. And I noticed everybody talking about that one scent, the Zaharoff.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try the soap. The soap was pretty affordable. Everything else was, it was a little bit high. It wasn't horrible, but, before I wanted to spend $25 for a beard oil, I wanted to try the soap. And, man, I just absolutely fell in love with it.
Yeah, that particular cologne fragrance, it's more, I would say it's almost it's a pleasurable one, but it's definitely not something you're going to wear every day, at least for me.
No.
It has to be it has to complement an occasion. And that's one of the things with my beard oils, right? My collection. I'm fortunate to, obviously purchase things, sometimes win things in giveaways, or now sometimes, whoever wants to send me something my way, that's different, right? But I like to think of it, these colognes not only are healthy for my beard, but one way to think about it is it complements an event. if I'm going to work, you know, to the office, I'll wear something like Copper John's, a backwood coffee. I'll wear something that complements and makes sense for that afternoon. You know, I'm in the office, it's the morning time. If I'm going out for a date night, I'm going to wear something from like Oak Cliff or something like Cologne Scent or something like that. So if I'm going to spend the day in the house, but it's nice out. So that's how one of the ways I process things, right? Really just getting to have certain colognes. I mean, certain beard oils that complement the occasion or the event or the mood, right? So it's kind of that way.
Mood.
Yeah, or the mood. So it's kind of that way.
So speaking of that, have you tried Beard Justice?
Okay, so I have heard of Beard Justice. And what I will say about that is that there's another company that I prefer to go to just because I understand that with some of Beard Justice products, you basically look it up and you will find the cologne, right? You will find the designer cologne, the inspiration behind that product. And while that's great, and I eventually may try one that I want. There's one Versace fragrance that he may sell that I may try. But I also, as a consumer and as a content creator, I do like to find companies, or I enjoy companies that actually, as well, right, take a different approach and process cologne scents and try to create their own, because then that gives me the opportunity to kind of guess or figure it out myself as well. So that's how I answer to that. But I've heard good things about Beard Justice with their products. So,
well, you know, and I'm there's certain scents from Beard Justice that I prefer from him, and there is certain scents that Beard Justice has that I actually prefer, you know, from another company. It's almost on a scent by scent basis with me. You know, but man, he has the best unscented balm, and I know unscented balm really ain't. I mean, you know, you don't really worry too much about something like that, but that's the only balm that I will still use. It works great. I mean, it's almost like a really hard butter is what it's almost like. You know, it's very nourishing, I guess. You know, but so I'm starting to see more of these shaving companies produce a beard oil, a beard balm, a grooming oil, you know, like the like Gentleman's Nod did. And so I'm kind of thinking that I mean, that's not necessarily the future, but I think that we're going to see more of that, you know, this year. I think we're going to see shave companies kind of maybe open up their ranks, you know, to try to catch the beard crowd, try to, you know, go from whatever shave company to whatever grooming company.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's interesting, right? It's they're more, the Gentleman's Nod is more of a shaving company.
Right.
The owner actually, or the person that, you know, markets their account, they said, "Hey, we appreciate that you like Johnny and Zaharoff." And I mean, obviously, you know, you're not going to love everything you try, but those things are solid, right? One of the things that I got to remember, even when I do my reviews, I don't know how everyone does theirs, but I'm still learning. So, right, I'm going to make mistakes along the road as a content creator.
Right.
But one of the things that's cool for me to think about, if my cousin who really wants like a full beard, right? Who wants a beard, like he wants a beard. If he had like $40 or $30, and I wanted him to, and he could only try one product, would I recommend that product? Or if he wanted to start off, would I recommend that product? And I think that's a way to think when it comes to if you're going to communicate that to someone else that may be interested in that company or that product.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete, I read your DM. I've actually tried some stuff from them. I don't have any beard products. I have some shave products from them, and I had a aftershave balm sample. It seems like it was really nice. Barrister and Man that's Pete sent me a DM about Barrister and Man. They're legit.
Yeah.
They're one of the big dog shave companies. Also, they everybody knows. She got to kick these kids off Fortnite. Yeah. So yeah, man. Hey, you did great on the video. Man, I have a hard time saying I prefer one review over another because there's companies, you know, I have to keep the company out of it, you know, just because I like one company better than the other company, doesn't mean that the review itself was better. But to date, that might be my favorite review that you did. I mean, you seemed more comfortable. Everything, the gentleman's nod.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gentleman's nod. Yep, that was even, like I said, even though it wasn't the longest review, even though it wasn't the, even though you didn't say it was your favorite product ever, just the way it felt watching it, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and I actually think you're coming along as a, as a content creator. You're coming along really well.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Obviously, the one that was a little bit that I was a little nervous about to a degree was Luxurious Bastard. Dropping my review on their products because I do know they have a huge fan base.
Right.
But unfortunately, I made it clear during my review that I didn't enjoy the Feel and Beard experience.
Right.
I tried to say it with my personality and also a sense of professionalism.
Right.
But then again, like I said, every beard is not the same. So even though Luxurious Bastard has a great following and I wish them success, unfortunately, it just didn't work for my beard. And yeah, but he's a Picasso when it comes to the scents. I mean, he's a Picasso when it comes to the scents, but the Feel and Beard, I feel like there can be a better experience with that product. Yeah.
So, and that might be part of it. He gets put up on a huge pedestal. You gotta fight to get something every Sunday to an extent. You gotta kind of fight the crowd to get something. A lot of people will only shop with him.
Yeah.
So, that kind of, to me, that what that does is that puts this company up on a pedestal. And like you say, everybody's different. So not everybody's going to enjoy it. So when that person does occasionally come around that doesn't enjoy that product as much as they think they're going to, it's almost like not getting the toy you wanted on Christmas morning. It's a letdown. It's an even bigger letdown than, if I was to order something from a company that nobody's ever heard of and I get that in, well, I didn't really have high expectations for it, because I've never heard anything good about it. So it comes in and it's not that great. And you're like, well, you know what? I spent $16. The money could have been better spent, but no big deal. But when you have something that's been put up on a pedestal and you spend that same $16, you're like, dang, I could have spent that $16 so much better. It's like you're kind of hard on yourself for not liking something, even though, there's no need to do that, but I'm guilty of that, I'm probably as guilty or more guilty than anybody, and here lately, what I've been finding is I've ordered a few companies that have like grapeseed because grapeseed doesn't work for me. Mm-hmm. And then it comes in and it's better than I thought it was going to be. Like it works better than I thought it was going to. That is a great feeling right there. You're like, oh, I can actually wear this more than once or twice. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's happened several times over the last month.
Yeah.
With several different products actually. So three to be specific.
Yeah. I think for me, one of the things that I'm realizing, obviously, man, listen, this is people's hard-earned money. And not everyone can just drop every week $60 on beard products. I think it's important to educate the consumer and also, about these products and what they should be on the lookout for, what may or may not work for them. But either way, it's a learning experience. I'm going to make mistakes along the road. It's important that I learn from them and just keep moving.
Yeah.
Who let this guy in here, brother? Who let this man into the chat, man?
We're going to have to get on to Ron. He's slipping, ain't he?
Nah, shout out to Ken. That's my brother, man. That's my brother.
Yeah. Ken's had a bad day. Ken has definitely had a bad day for sure.
Yeah, I left him alone. It looked like I knew he had a busy day today. He was going to be working, so I left him alone. But now it looks like he's installing a new water heater.
Yeah, he sent me a picture earlier. It was bad.
Yeah, shout out to my brother Ken, man.
Yeah,
we got a couple of people in here, man.
Anthony's in here. Matt come in. Tyson, Jeff, what's going on, fellas?
Yeah, man. What's up,
look, Aaron Rodgers, what's up, brother? I don't pay for contractors on stuff I can do myself. I don't pay anybody to do anything. I figure it out. Hey, man, if I can't already do it, I figure it out.
If you can't get it done, let me know. Chico will slide through. You just gotta pay him cash. No credit card or checks.
Oh man!
Mac. Shout out to Mac. He's in here. He said, "Mick, you're not giving him any love."
Oh, really, Mac? I got cussed out the other night.
Oh!
Yeah, I might have started it, but you know.
So my son just lit my yard on fire. Had to play firefighter. Oh man! Oh man!
I've done that a time or two though.
Yeah. Hey, listen. If I can speak to something right quick, you've really you have really like you're one of the people in the community that when I first got here, you were very like showing a lot of support and taking time to educate me. But you've been speaking real highly of Captain Stash lately.
Yep.
As you know, as one of the companies that really is like really doing the thing out here. I've heard good things from you. I know there was a live stream where you guys were you launching their products or what?
We launched the new Carrier blend and 2 new scents. Yep.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad to begin with.
Yeah.
But it got stepped up a whole bunch of notches. Like it went from okay, good.
Yeah.
To one of my top 3s.
Okay.
Like,
whoa, that's a big statement. That's a big statement.
I have trouble determining out of the 3.
Yeah.
Which I like better. I mean,
yeah.
And so luxurious, it works fine for me. But luxurious and Nicholas Beardworks have gotten bumped off the top 2 spots or 2 of the top 3 spots.
Yeah.
Actually, the only one from last year that remains is Chesapeake. So Gary's going to have to keep on his game.
Yeah.
Hey, because I'm not kidding, and he knows this. Yeah. He's admitted this openly. Beard Mana's coming for that crown.
Yeah, man. Beard Mana.
They are.
So this Tuesday, right? We did the CMU. Was Beard Mana this Tuesday?
Yep.
Yeah. They surprised me, man. The word I use is interesting. Their scent, especially when you warm them up, and I'm starting to learn that what you smell in bottle does not necessarily translate the same way when you warm it up. Right. So hey, listen, I wish them success. They look like they're coming for people they're coming swinging is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Obviously they're going to work out the whole branding and how to get that more appealing. Right. But besides that, I mean, they look like, you know, they're coming in swinging. And the fact that they have another company owner, backing them in a way, something about their, who they are as a person and stuff like that. So, you know, you can appreciate that.
They are 2 of the most deserving guys of the love that they're being shown.
Yeah.
In the community.
Okay.
They are. They're both, you know, and so I got them next week. I'm gonna struggle a little bit because they're pretty quiet. You know, they keep to themselves. They'll talk to you in the DMs, but you get them on a camera and they're not as they're a little bit bashful, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, so like I said, I'll struggle next week, but I'll get them talking. You know, if that's one thing I'm good at on this planet is getting people talking. Or at least I think I am. I guess I'll be tested next week.
Yeah.
You know, Dave, I like beard stuff and things.
Yeah, no. So, and you also mentioned about Captain Stash, them having. You spoke highly of their soaps.
Man, their soaps are incredible. I'm actually about to drop a review on their soaps. It's gonna be my first review. I kind of always said I'm not really a reviewer because I don't think, and it's not because I don't want to be, or it's not because I do want to be. I don't think I'm gonna be any good at it. I might. I don't know. I feel like I'd have more to offer reviewing stuff like soaps and shave soaps and razors and stuff like that. And I might not. I don't know. I'll just have to. I guess I really never know until I try.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna shoot a review. I might even shoot it tomorrow.
Yeah.
And my little girl, she got sent a bar of Captain Stash soap here about a week ago. So I think I'll get her in on it and see if we can get her to,
that's nice, man.
Give her thoughts about it and stuff. So yeah.
What's up, Johnny G? Got a shout out Jersey.
What is up, brother?
Got a shout out Jersey.
He has an incredible soap, man. I mean, it's and it's 100% handmade. He makes it all in house.
Yeah.
I haven't seen every step of the process, but I've gotten several really interesting pictures. I can't say that I understand any of it. I mean, I kind of understand the soap making process, with the cure time and stuff like that. But yeah, he has a really super nice soap, and I would urge everybody to try it at least once.
Yeah, no, I'm really one of the things that I try to be very respectful across the board. But his persona and the way he carries himself, Clint, right? Brother Clint, I can see that, that's somebody that I wouldn't mind investing my hard-earned money into their company to get their products, because he seems like a stand-up individual.
I think the Calico Jack.
Yeah.
And the Admiral's Helm. And possibly, now this is a possibly on this one, Captain's Quarters. I think they would be right up your alley. Now the Captain's Quarters, it has a leathery smell to it.
Yeah.
But them are all three, like they're along the lines of cologne. Two of them are cologne, like they were meant to be a cologne scent. The Captain's Quarters, and the Captain's Quarters might even be meant to be a cologne scent. But
you see what Ryan said?
Oh, it just popped up. There it goes. I got it. I had in the shower. I was like, what are you laughing about? What's so funny? I got a booger.
Oh,
yeah, man, that was so, hey, and this ain't no kidding. My wife is the same way.
Yeah.
And she tried that lemonade soap, and she was really super impressed. She might be in here right now. I'm not sure.
Lemonade soap.
Yeah. Okay. So on the Captain's wife side, he's got a lemonade soap. It is incredible. It smells like it's got carbonation in it.
No, really?
Right. Yes. Like when I first smelled it, I didn't really know what it was. I don't think it was quite on the site yet. I think I got it right about the time he added it to the site.
Okay.
There might have been a day difference in there or something. And I was like, man, that smells like carbonation. So I was getting the carbonation, which was making me think Ginger Jamboree from Beard Octane.
Yeah.
Because of that carbonation style.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, what in the world? And then I was like, so this is almost got to be like a strawberry lemonade or something. Okay. And it turns out it's just regular lemonade. But man, let me tell you, that's a dang good soap right there. And it's on the Captain's wife side, so it's going to have triple butter in it. So, yeah, so the Captain's wife soap is formulated more towards women's skin, which, is generally, it's like it's got a different makeup. A guy's skin's more rough and a woman's skin is usually softer, more delicate, I guess you could say, without offending anybody. But yeah, so the Captain's wife soap has a triple butter formula. Okay. And they're both really good on the beard. I can't say that you should, cram down on both of them in the beard every day, but I tested his soap out in my beard for a week straight. Yeah. And I just did it real lightly and it didn't hurt anything. Now it did strip a little bit, all bar soap strips a little bit. So, yeah. But it wasn't a hardcore strip. It was a good experience actually.
Yeah. Man, we got a couple more people in here. Shout out to E-Rock. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Scott. We were just talking about Beard Manna. Yes, we was. I got y'all here next week. Y'all better hang on. You can actually find them all on their soaps page now, making things. Okay.
Good deal. Yeah, that's neat. So yeah, man, I don't have anything from Clint that I don't like. Have anything from Clint that I don't like. So man, okay.
So wait, hold on, turn me up, man. Let's go. Turn me up. Let's go.
Actually, that's where I was fixing to go. I got a question, and I don't want this to sound offensive. All right,
let's go. Talk to me nice. Let's go.
So listen, I watch all these shows. I'm from Oklahoma.
Let's go. I thought you was from New York, but let's go. Let's go.
What is it like growing up in Jersey?
So Jersey is very very multicultural, right? When I was growing up, I mean, you have different ethnic groups that both represent different cultures. So I literally intertwined in all of them, right? I will say later on in life, not in the beginning of life, later on in high school, I just started. I was a dude that I was cool with everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And I enjoy different cultures, learning from different cultures to a degree. The food, right, from different cultures and stuff like that. So it's really like a melting pot, right? Because we're right next to New York, another melting pot where there's so many cultures, socioeconomic groups. Like it's just intertwined. So you literally get exposed to everything to a degree, right, when it comes to culture. So so that's part of that helps make me who I am, right? Because I'm comfortable with any culture group, unless I don't know the language. Then I'm like, yo, bro, what you saying?
What are they talking about?
Yeah, for the most part, it's cool, man. The only thing is, when you go down south, right? I like going to Texas. I like Texas. I like Louisiana. When you go down there, it's kind of like it's like a culture shock,
right.
Specifically when you go to Louisiana, because a lot of more people are more friendly out there. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll take time to say, "Hey, how you doing?" They'll start up a conversation with you, see how's your day going. You do that in Jersey, that's you either looking to sell me something or I gotta watch my back when I walk out the store. You know what I'm saying?
Finna get God, huh?
Yeah. So, I don't know if Johnny's still here, but Johnny could attest to that. So it's just,
So the reason I ask that is because I've been in or around Oklahoma my whole life, and I'm talking about even just for little mini vacations and stuff,
Your
and
whole
I
life
see
in Oklahoma?
My whole life.
Wow.
Whole life.
Okay.
I've never actually lived outside of Oklahoma. I have traveled outside of Oklahoma about 5 times.
Yeah.
Texas don't count because Texas is not a real state. But
Clint.
that was a jab at Clint. Actually.
Yeah.
He's got the Oklahoma Sucks beer. It says Oklahoma Sucks on the can. So my experience with New York, New Jersey, Washington, D.C. is through shows. It's through TV shows and movies. And I'm just like one of my favorite shows is Blue Bloods, right? Okay. Well, it's set in New York, but it kind of crosses over to Jersey sometimes. Yeah. And I'm like, now, not the characters in it, but like the look on the street and just like the people walking up and down the street. Like just caught in the film. I'm like, I wonder if it's really like that up there. Because, dude, that's one of my bucket list things is I want to travel to New York City. I don't even have to stay there overnight. I just want to go there at least once.
If you come out here, brother, I'm definitely taking you around town, brother. I'm telling you that right now.
I would love that, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't hardly ever get a dose of skyscrapers.
Listen, you'll stick out like a Thor. I'll tell you right now, you'll stick out like a Thor thumb. But hey, I'll get you going though.
I know I will too. I know I will. As soon as I talk, all of Central Park's going to stop and look at me, ain't they?
Oh man, yeah.
Hey, Vato's got a question for you.
Healthy? Are you still doing that? No, bro. Hey, maybe at the CMU. Yeah, no. Ron said it earlier. Yeah, when you from Jersey, you kind of get that way. You're just exposed to so many different cultures that you end up kind of knowing a little bit about each, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, Jersey Shore is nothing like the real Jersey. Nothing.
Wow.
Like, I mean, those It's something. Okay, the only part that I would say that has some validity to it is that during the summer, yeah, the Jersey Shore is popping. Like they have those
Right.
spots where you go, but it's only really in the summertime. It's not those. I think that from that show there was only one person or two people from Jersey that actually lived in Jersey. The other people were from like Staten Island or Long Island. I think Staten Island.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, hey, they got to
make. Now, mind you, this is going to be on a different scale. But in Oklahoma, it's where I live in Oklahoma. It's actually kind of like that too. It's multicultural.
Yeah,
it's on I'm sure it's on a smaller scale. We have a huge. Well, obviously we got a huge Native American population, but we also have a huge Italian, Russian, and Chinese population too.
Okay.
So, I can't say I was exposed to a lot of anything. I mean, if you're Chinese and you're from Oklahoma, guess what? You sound just like us. You almost look just, you know what I mean? It ain't really, it ain't like it ain't like what I want to experience. I want to see that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's something I just want to see. I would, even, well, I was going to say even in California, but no, I don't know. I don't know about California. I'd get in trouble out there.
Yeah, man. So that's kind of a little bit about Jersey. It's I'm born and raised my whole life, but eventually I would maybe like to retire in Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? But
hey, I want to hit on that.
Okay.
Why do you want to retire there? I'm not. I would really actually like to know. I've been to Louisiana once.
Yeah, no, I've been there twice. The culture is very welcoming. Okay. There's enough balance of city life and rural area to be enough to say, hey, listen, I want to live here, calm, collect, cool. I can go fishing. I could do this, but then I could take a 45 or a minute or an hour drive to New Orleans and have the time of my life. The whole city of New Orleans is Saints Nation. That's a real thing embedded into the culture there. There's a huge Creole influence. So the food is amazing out there. The only thing, obviously, the economics of the whole state is not the best. So, but the quality of life is not as much either. So there's kind of a balance there. But I mean, I wouldn't mind living out there. But Texas, I actually was thinking about moving to Texas, Dallas particularly, because I got accepted into a program for a couple of weeks. And Clint might know this school. When I was in school for trying to get my master's degree, it was I think SMU. Yeah, that's funny. SMU, CMU. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. SMU.
I know of SMU.
Oh, you do? Southern Methodist. Oh, yeah. So I went there for a couple of weeks, and man, I loved it out there, man. The Mexican food, though. Oh my God, a real authentic Mexican food in Texas, man. And just the culture. There's, like I said, there's such a balance of rich culture and also like the city life. And yeah, Dallas was nice, man. I just can't stand the Cowboys. That's about it.
Nice one. Nice one. So, yeah. So, I mean, Texas is normal to me. Yeah. Really, people talk about Oklahoma and Texas, and I'll be honest with you, where I live in Oklahoma, it ain't no different than. The only thing different about Oklahoma and Texas, where I live in Oklahoma, is the people here in Oklahoma know how to drive. The people from Texas, all they do is just pedal to the metal, and they don't know how to use a blinker. They don't know how to use their brakes. They don't know how to fix brake lights. Just that same old story.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely those are the two spots that I would move to: Texas or Louisiana. Retire in Louisiana, but probably want to move to Texas,
Wow.
Hey, listen, the traffic in Dallas is pretty rough.
Oh, the traffic in Dallas does suck.
Yeah, it's pretty rough, yeah.
But I'm from a town with 1,500 people, so, I mean, any traffic sucks to me. If I see a car within a mile, I'm like, oh.
Bro, that's so interesting with this community. I told you before, right? Only in this community would I befriend, not anything against you, right? But only in this community would I befriend a brother from Oklahoma. You know what I'm talking about?
Where else would you meet You know, where else would you meet somebody from Oklahoma?
Exactly.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And Ryan, the only thing with Ryan is he's been hiding ever since my UPS. The mail has gotten late to me. So if anybody wants, don't bother Ryan. Don't bother Ryan. Yeah, more people in here. Joshua Riggs, Billy's in here.
Camo
Cam, Steven, the metal guy. Oh, I appreciate that, metal guy. That's nice of you, brother. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I think everyone here though is subscribed to my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. There's only 25 people in here. I bet you everybody.
Yeah.
I bet you everybody's on there. So I've been to Louisiana once, and you said everybody was friendly down there, which Hurricane Katrina had just hit when I went, and I went on a relief effort, so they was really, really, really nice to me.
Yeah.
We was bringing fresh water and gas. And what's weird is they needed gas cans empty. They didn't even need them full. They just needed empty gas cans, worse than they needed anything. And we took a huge trailer full of them down there. So we got treated like kings down there. But I know what you mean. I've heard, multiple accounts of people saying that, it's a great place to live. I mean, I've never heard anybody move from Louisiana to Oklahoma and say, man, I couldn't take it no more.
Yeah. No, I mean,
that ain't going to happen.
Yeah, no, and there's still a chance that I may move to Louisiana. I'm not sure, especially with everything I'm trying to do with the brand and stuff like that. I still, me, Mick, right? I told you, right? I got a plan. I take my time with things.
Yep.
And, right, Mick, how long have we been planning this, Mick?
This has been in the works for at least a month.
Yeah,
actually, if you want to go back to the very start, now the date wasn't planned, but this has been in the works since before you had a YouTube channel.
Correct.
If you really want to get technical about it, this started months ago.
Yeah. Obviously, Brother Ryan, if he's still here, you and Brother Ryan went on your debut, right? On your debut, which was what, December, I think? Or November?
Yes, November.
You guys asked me to hop on through, and at that moment, I was still sticking to my plan on what I wanted to do. And obviously, I can't, with everything I'm trying to do, I'm taking my time with it and learning. But I said, I got to stop at Mick and Ryan's show. That's what I'm saying. To show support, right, and show respect.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Those brothers definitely took their time before I was even on any platform, to just talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Hey, Zebra, I'll explain that to you. I'll explain that to you after the show. I actually meant to get with you, and I forgot all about it. But yeah. So, man, I mean, like I said, and dude, we're happy to have you. We're absolutely thrilled to have you on here. Man, everybody loves your attitude. You got a great attitude. Well, there's always a couple of people.
Ken.
We won't go there.
Yeah. No. I mean, listen, I listen, man. I love to bring hope. I love to help people, and I love to just, man, you know what I'm saying? Just be positive. I mean, we don't live in a fairy tale world. Don't get it twisted. Understand that about me. I know that realities are real, that people go through hard stuff. But what I can do with my voice, what I can do with my voice, I can either build someone up or tear someone down. And I choose to do the building instead of the tearing. So that's just me. And that's why I rock with certain people. I show respect to everyone, but it's all about, growing and developing and stuff like that. So, it's all good, man. It's all good. I love to help people, and I want to see people win, man. I want to see people win.
Right. And hey, listen, I'll speak for everybody in the community when I say we appreciate that. You know what I mean? It's appreciated. It's refreshing, and I'm not saying you're the only person that's positive in the community, because,
No.
Most, 9 out of every 10 guys are, they're positive guys. They want to uplift people, or they do uplift people, some people are like I used to be, they weren't comfortable on camera. And actually, speaking on that, I am still not comfortable shooting a video. I'm fine right now on live.
Yeah,
dude, I am not comfortable at all shooting a video. Sitting there staring at them 3 cameras on that iPhone.
Yeah,
it's like a ghost. It freaks me smooth out. Like, I'm just like,
Yeah.
I freeze up.
Bro,
Like
my first video, my intro video, that was only like 4 minutes, if that, bro.
Yeah.
It took me over like 4 hours, bro. The mic wasn't working. It was horrible. The camera, it was a whole thing. But now it's like, bro, perfection is not real when it comes to this type of work. Let me just work through it and stuff like that. So yeah, man, I've been having fun, and obviously I'm still learning. I got people in the community that are really, really close to me that I ask advice for, ask opinions. So you know, it's a learning experience. But and Billy, I'm not a cyber bully. Billy Rogers. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Billy Rogers, I'm rubbing off on this brother in a positive way, because he definitely, you know, he was more. I don't know if Billy was more reserved before then, but he's coming out of his shell, and I'm trying to bring some of that, you know, that positive vibe. You feel me, to his life. And shout out to Billy. I appreciate that. Yeah, Joshua Ricks, I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to you, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, Jcruz, he'll hit you up on Instagram call for sure.
Yeah.
He'll hit you up for sure.
Yeah, I ain't seen him for a couple of days in the community. I'm like, yo, you good, bro? Everything all right with you? Everything all right?
Don't ever ask him what he's doing, because you're getting called. and then when you answer, he'll be like, "That's what I'm doing, calling you."
Can someone do me a favor and put Scott? Well, Scott, next week you're gonna be on camera, sir.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Scott, I actually have my little cousin. He man, listen, the fact that you're on camera speaks a lot. He has the worst social anxiety I've ever encountered. It's bad. He is a trained chef, and he's very good. He can't do it. There's too many people in the kitchen. He didn't, I don't think he quite thought that decision through when he went to culinary school. There's just he don't go into Walmart. He don't, and I mean, to me, that would hinder your quality of life to an extent. But we have to remember that not everybody wants to be around people. Most of the time, I don't want to be around people. I'm just fine staying at home, but I have to have some kind of human interaction, whether it be with my family, whether it be through DMs, whether it be video chat, live streaming, and that kind of goes back to the video thing. So we started this live with the intention of only doing lives. And then I started feeling compelled to put a video out. Yeah. But I can't think of what to do. I've put a few little videos out, but I can't put that same exact video out every time I put a video out, Yeah. So what I get from that video, and this might sound a little selfish, but as I'm doing that, I get a little adrenaline rush because I'm so nervous talking to that camera when I'm not looking at somebody. I can do a video call, no problem. But doing that video where I know it's recording me, and I know I'm fixing to go back and watch it, even though that's the worst thing I can do. Because as soon as I watch it, as soon as I start talking, I reach down there and throw it in the trash.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I think I don't like recording. It's actually one of my least favorite parts. Because I'm starting to use a little bit of a script, but I like to flow, right? So I'm easier off the cuff. Like I can do that better. But it's all about learning about, your craft and what you're trying to work on and stuff like that. Like Billy, I gave you compliments, right, on your last video at the end, right? Like I was like, okay, Billy, coming out with the pop-ups and stuff. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Dude, I love that part. I love the editing. Like some people hate that. Cool. I like that.
Yeah, the editing is cool. It only sucks when you mess up and everything erases and then you got to do it over again. Like, but man, listen, shout out to brother Hookem that's in here. That's another brother, man. I got a lot of love for Hookem. My brother Jcruz is in here, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit later, Mick.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. But no, man, listen, I think so. Like this whole community, man, like. It's really cool when you find brothers that they just really want to grow, want to just keep that how do you say that unity like really grow in those regards.
The fellowship.
Yeah, fellowship. Because you know what I noticed? A couple of people in this community have vocalized that this is an outlet for them, right? Especially like at the height of the pandemic when we were forced to be at home, a lot of people missed that social interaction. And our platforms like this, like you on this channel, me on my channel, it's an opportunity to share some type of interaction. So just know that when everyone's watching your channel, they're choosing to watch it, right?
Right.
So it's all about adding proper value into anyone's, life that is watching your channel. That's why at the CMU, we have a great time, man. We have a lot of fun, a lot of laughs. When appropriate, I'll put a message in there and try to just, and I don't, So it's cool, man.
So, and this is bad for me to say, especially if my wife's watching, but, I'm almost ready for my work to be done.
Yeah.
That way I can start catching, because, man, I miss everything pretty much, unless, well, okay, so if it's on a Saturday, the hype. I don't miss the hype. I don't comment a lot, because usually what I'll do is if I need to do something around the house, I'll start it before this show. And then when I get done here, I might go eat dinner. I might chill out for a minute, and then I will go back to doing what I'm doing, and I'll turn the hype on,
Yeah.
And that's how I like to watch stuff. So I can't wait to get to watch the CMU when I'm not having to be back and forth at work, because I have to pop in and out. The internet service sucks at work. It's horrible. I have to reset my VPN every 10 minutes just so the stream will stay on, so I'm ready for, I'm ready to be able to watch some of these streams without all these interruptions, unless it's an interruption that, that I planned, all the other interruptions is not something that I planned. It's somebody coming up with a question or, something like that. So, I'm ready for that.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. That'd be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's definitely there's so many great content out there. Like, obviously everyone in the community knows, right? 9:00 Saturday night, Dave Bearded Motivation. That's where the community is going to be at. You know what I'm saying? People know Monday night, Wednesday night, 9:00, Dan C. Right. Everyone know that's where we're going to be at. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Monday, 7:00, we already know we're going to be on where? Cave, the Bearded Cave.
With the Beard Cave, yeah.
So there's so many different channels now coming up. And for the most part, I appreciate it. The fact that on a Tuesday night, the CMU, we can get anywhere from 40 to 60 people. I appreciate that, bro. Because people are taking time out of their schedules to come rock with us, to spend time with us. And, I use the concept of co-host, right? I understand it's an audience, right, of people that are there watching the show. But I say co-host because I involve people on there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Involve people that are in the audience to, participate in the show. Right. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, speaking of the CMU, so you was doing the CMU on Instagram when I found you, right? And I realized the CMU had not been, it wasn't an old concept. It was still a very new concept, right?
Okay.
But I still, and maybe I've missed this, but I still don't know exactly where the CMU, how it was named and kind of where it come from, kind of how it got started. What compelled you to do that?
Yeah. So obviously this is part of my planning, right? And being strategic.
Right. Oh yeah, it was planned. For sure. Yeah.
Right. So the CMU, right, an acronym, right? You see a lot of people in the community, they have their niche, their what separates them, right? And you look at people that are successful at what they do, like Dan, right? Command's Corner, boom. Like Ken, Bearded Cave, right? Boom. Like Dave, Bearded Motivation, the hype, boom. It lines up with his brand, motivation. The community meetup was my concept of bringing community. It's a concept that you can say brings a community together, right? It's a platform that brings a community together. So you literally, I've said it before, you get the content creators, you get the community members, and you get the business owners all under one platform where they're able to interact respectfully, able to listen to a great message, all that, have some good times. But obviously I'm not knowledgeable. I wasn't knowledgeable then, and I'm still not knowledgeable as now. Is going to continue to learn to provide some type of educational background with what I'm speaking about. Hence why I speak to you, right? I speak to you, Mick, about product. I speak to Dave from Bearded Motivation. I speak to Dan, brother Dan. I speak to Ken. So like I speak to people because I have to learn, right? So the way I think, right, either you're going to provide educational content or you're going to provide entertainment. And for me, providing entertainment, that's something that I'm good at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So bringing the community together, that's a form of unity. So bringing everyone together. And I started doing live unboxing, something that was okay. It was fun because I was still getting into the game, learning about these products. So I would like smell the products, give you my impressions, my reactions. People enjoy those. My very first CMU was crazy because Collins from Fable joined me. Like he literally sent a request and he joined me because at that moment I had opened something up from Fable and he joined me. He was on a golf cart. And I was kind of like nervous because I had invited him to be in the comments, but not to be on the live with me. So, and I know that he's very successful at what he does with his business and brand. So he joined me on the live. I asked him a quick question or two. He got off and then he did my first giveaway. And obviously that wasn't something that was planned. I had this wrench before Healthy was in YouTube. Oh, they're talking about me. So with that being said, I started getting numbers on Instagram, 20, 25, 30, 35, 55. I started getting those numbers on Instagram. And obviously Instagram's a platform that not everyone's on. There's like way not everyone's on Facebook. Some people are strictly Instagram, some people are strictly Facebook, but a lot of people use YouTube, right? So
a lot of people,
it only made sense if I wanted to be successful to transition over to YouTube, because you can literally turn YouTube on your computer and still be doing everything you need to do. Instagram, it's on your phone. You need to be by your phone at all times to watch what's going on Instagram, unless you're putting it on your computer. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of made more sense to go to to YouTube. I had a couple of people that were like, I had one person that thought it may not work, but it's working. It's working. And they didn't mean it in a bad sense. They just felt it may, should have stuck on Instagram. But no, I've been seeing success with it, and I've been having a great time with all of you that've been in the chat. Even Bearded Vato, I didn't like him at first. Bearded Vato is my hermano. But no,
Vato's my buddy, man. I like him.
It's a lot of fun, man. It's a lot of fun, and I think that's what makes the community meetup, the CMU, what it is to a degree, right? That everyone in there knows the boundaries, knows the respect that we have to have for each other, but knows that we're here to have a good time. And we're going to take away, from whatever is going on in our personal lives. Like you see brothers in the community, even brother Casey, that's Bushy. He's vulnerable enough to talk about some of his struggles and how the community has been an outlet for him. So you hear that type of stuff, and it makes you, think like, hey, listen, when you're in front of a camera, when you're in front of or talking to people, man, I'm saying this right now. It makes you think right now. What I'm saying is you never know what kind of impact you can have on someone's life, so just just being mindful of that on how you navigate through life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm real big on make sure you're aligned with the right people. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're aligned with the right people that are moving towards the future and have goals and want to accomplish things,
Right. I have cut people in and out of my circle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I'm cool with everybody, but in the past I've had to, just basically just drop people,
Yeah.
And that's not even just in the beard community. That's everywhere. That's life. You know what I mean?
You know, it's that concept is that's interesting to say in this regard, that if we grow together, then we go together. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to grow and become a better person, with whatever you're doing, you know, and that kind of falls into my Monday motivational videos, right? So on my platform, I have Monday motivational videos on Monday. Tuesdays, I have the CMU at 8:00. And then Fridays, I have my review. Starting in February, I'm going to start actually putting content out, like not just reviews, but content. So it's just preparing myself for that. But how that translates to what I'm trying to say is that I think it's important that people realize that you make a decision with who you align yourself with, right?
Yep.
And it's okay to love people from afar. You know what I'm saying? If someone doesn't add value or doesn't align with your ideologies or what you're trying to do in life, it's okay to say, hey, listen, hey, you know, they say, what's up to you? Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. Hey, how you doing? Da, da, da. And it's okay to not, you know, just say hi and bye and just be, you know, polite. But it's okay to pick a group of people and align yourself with people that really want to, you know, that are healthy for you, that are beneficial for you, that want to see you do better. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That is a fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
And sometimes that's not an easy fact to realize for people. You know, and again, that can be translated into this community and the outside world. You know.
Yeah.
And you know, it's easy to get lost. It's easy to get lost in the beard community. You know, I mean, it's easy to start translating everything about the beard community over into real life. And sometimes that's a good thing, but sometimes it's not. You know, sometimes you have to take a step back, like we talked about. That's just, you know, it's a cold, hard fact of life, I guess you could say. You know, hey, Brian, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, what's up, brother Brian?
Brian's a good dude. I love Brian.
I think he has me blocked on Instagram. I wish we would connect. No, I'm joking, brother Brian. I'm joking. He's actually, hey, brother Brian was actually one of the brothers that told me about this light behind me. I actually got another one coming in this week, Brian. I appreciate you, sir.
So I wonder, you know, I might have to check them out. I might have to check one of them out because I'd like to be able to turn this overhead light off. I'd like to be able to get it completely out of the
put a nice backdrop behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I need to, man. I can figure that out, but that's gonna be a challenge right there, getting a backdrop. It's just the way everything's set up, man.
Brother, if I can get a backdrop, you can get a backdrop. If this backdrop falls, you will laugh at how it's here. You will laugh.
So you know how some showers have that deal. It's like two-sided. Okay. The shower curtain is two-sided. Like okay, you know the old bathtubs that sit in the middle of the floor. They don't sit up against the wall or nothing.
Okay.
And they have them deals that they mount, and it puts that curtain all the way around it.
Okay.
I want to see if I can find a deal like that can go, you know, and get rid of all of that. I mean, it'll look like a YouTube room until it falls, and then it'll look funny. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah. No, but holla at brother Brian. He definitely, you know, the brother knows his he knows how to help people with the upgrades and stuff like that. Yeah, throwing you under the bus. Yeah, brother. Yeah.
You know, whenever we build, I'm gonna have a YouTube room. There ain't gonna be no backdrops. The room's gonna be the backdrop. I mean, but you know, we ain't there yet. You know, in a few years, we'll be there.
Hey, Walt, I appreciate that, brother Walt.
What did Walt say? What's up, Walt?
That's the goal. Yeah, that's the goal, Walt. I appreciate that. Little by little. Billy, can you believe I actually put Billy on timeout a couple weeks ago on Ken's
Yeah, I remember that. I seen that.
Billy's awesome. He's gonna be at the meetup in March. Hopefully, if I'm able to go, I already requested time off from work, but if I'm able to go, hopefully I'll see brother Billy out there, stuff like that. But Mick and Healthy, would you guys ever come out with swag?
I do not have a definitive answer on that yet. I would love to get a hat made, you know, with that right there on it. Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I it's funny you say that. I was actually talking to one of my friends who's a business owner when it comes to apparel. He has his own clothing line.
Right.
And all I'm going to say is now just be on the lookout in the future. I plan everything for the most part when I can. So you'll see some stuff.
I had a feeling that's what the face was for.
Yeah.
When I highlighted that.
Yeah. See, man.
He said cyber damn bully.
Yeah. Yo, Billy, come on, brother. Yeah, and a bit of Vato would say facts, Billy. Facts.
Right. Oh yeah, Johnny's wife ain't.
Johnny gonna be right.
She ain't taking the leash off unless he gets that shot.
Okay. Yeah, Johnny, I'll see you out there, bro. We probably be on the same plane.
If he tries to sneak out, he's probably gonna get picked up and body slammed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I definitely, Groom's a good look, bro. Hope you. The third eye, E-Rock. Oh man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to medication and stuff, I like for there to be plenty of research behind it. So I don't know if
you know Johnny Grooms is a vegan?
Yeah.
Bro, I did that one time for like 5 weeks, and I'm pretty sure I failed a couple times, but it was like 5 weeks. And I did lose weight. I did feel a lot of energy, but when it came to like working out and stuff like that, I felt like I couldn't build muscle. Like I felt like I was losing muscle or that like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I mean, I couldn't do it anymore. And listen, Johnny, with all due respect, I'm Latino, but I can't eat rice and beans every day, brother. I'm just saying, like, because I would have like 5 cups of black beans just to get my protein, bro.
Right.
And peanut butter and jelly. I mean, and peanut butter sandwiches and like, man, it's a lot. It's a lot to be a vegan, man. So shout out to Johnny.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, that's a full-time job in itself. It seems like.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Johnny would eat a steak every now and then if he could. I mean, I really do. I feel like, or a hamburger, something.
Jcruz whispering, "Did you know Johnny's a vegan?" Yeah, right. I'm like, did you know Johnny was a vegan?
Yeah. Hey, Anthony, for sure, dude. Let me know because, man. So I got a pretty decent source to get them, but man, it's a big chain place. I'd rather buy them from you, brother. I mean,
Yeah.
These look pretty good. That's the holographic ones.
Yeah. Oh, and of course, how can I forget, man?
That's the regular.
Yeah, you gotta send me
the regular white ones.
Another thing I forgot, you can't miss Beard Therapy either, man. Beard Therapy is another one of those shows, man, during the week. Like, must watch TV.
Yep. I don't miss Beard Therapy. I mean, for me to miss Beard Therapy, it's got to be that's my. Everybody's got that one show that they ain't missing. Yeah. I can stand to miss any show, but I can't stand to miss therapy. I mean, I have to get on there. I have to get on there and razz Joe up a little bit.
Yeah. I'll say it publicly because Joe already put it out publicly. I'm going to be on Beard Therapy. We already scheduled it. It won't be till later down the line. Not that later, but right. Yeah, and Joe, those two guys together, I can't wait to be on that screen with Joe. It's funny enough. I told Joe, I said, Joe, should I contact HR and let them know I'm going to be on the show? He said, yeah, you should let them know. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. So the first time I ever watched Beard Therapy, I ain't gonna say who was on there, but I was like, oh man, I ain't watching this no more. And then like a few weeks later, I was like, I watched it again, and I was like, okay. And then again and again and again, and it just got to where I couldn't, you know what I mean? I had to watch it.
Yeah.
I had to watch it, which actually, and I mean, I'm not gonna say it publicly, but Johnny and them, they would probably agree. I probably picked the worst episode to tune in for the first.
Yeah. So like, who are some of your brother? I have never been more nervous to be on live, but I was for Beard Therapy. Yeah.
Oh, I love therapy. I'll be on therapy Wednesday.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I'll be on therapy this Wednesday.
Yeah. Hey, listen. So, I mean, I'm gonna put you on the spot, right? I know I'm your guest on the show, but so what are some of your go-to companies that you? I mean, I think you alluded to it before. You mentioned it before, but what are some of your go-to companies that okay? You could say like your top 5 companies or companies that you really enjoy.
So, Chesapeake, Captain Stash, Honyaker. Them are my top 3. I have no way of putting them in front of one another.
Okay.
Especially with the recent change, because Nicholas Beardworks and Lux, they was in there,
Yeah.
But man, listen, Beardman they're taking one of the dude. Listen, I need to try a butter from them and maybe a wash. But man, they're right there. They're dang close. They are really close. Man, I listen, I still really enjoy Nicholas Beardworks, man. That guy makes a great oil.
Yeah.
He makes a good butter, he makes a good balm, but his oil is what is very special about his company. He makes a great product,
Yeah.
But there's some other oils out there that they do just as well, if not, maybe even a little better,
Yeah.
Nicholas Beardworks, the most special thing to me about him is his scents. Like, this guy comes up with some really wacky scents, but they are so good, and you can tell the quality of the essentials that he uses, the quality. I'm not even sure if he uses fragrance oils. He might, but a lot of his stuff you can tell is essential oil, just by reading on the profile. But I'm sure he does use some fragrance in there because it lasts forever.
Yeah.
Brian, no, I haven't actually ever tried Iowa. That is one company I have yet to try.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't tried them either.
Okay, look what E-Rock said. So he mentioned Norseman. Norseman is Norseman. I mean, he's not one of my favorites in like the top 5 cents, but he's one of my favorite companies in a overall sense. Barden, I really enjoy Barden. I like the Bearded Mac, man. Defined. I like the good companies. The guys that's got the good stuff. I don't. Fable is about as big as I get when it comes to trying big companies. And it's not that I have anything against those really, really big companies like Beard Brand or Detroit or anything. I just haven't gotten around to trying them yet,
Yeah, I think, obviously, I don't know for anyone else here that does reviews. Reviews it's like a love or hate sometimes, because it takes you away from the products you really, really enjoy, right, and want to wear more on a daily basis. I think for me, as far as companies, I won't go so much into filling beard, length, duration, but I think for me, some of my top companies would be like Detroit Grooming, Copper Johns, and I'll say those 2 for now. But there's other companies that I enjoy.
Right.
Rocking, but
I really enjoy Copper Johns. He's another one. He's another one. Man, I've got there's so many companies represented on my shelf in there. I'll forget to name one, and I won't do it on purpose. I've got so much in there that, I mean, there's you on my shelf. You really, really, really have to stand out. Like, you know.
All right, Mick, turn up. Let's turn up again because I'm getting. Let's go. We turning up. Turn me up. Ask me some questions. Let's go. Throw me any questions. We're gonna have fun with the questions. You know, we can talk beard stuff, health stuff with the questions. Let's go. Let's go. Let's just talk.
Let's go with health. Let's go with health. How are you doing? Because we all know you're on a mission. You know, you want to lose weight, you want to get healthy, you want to take care of your beard. How are you doing in that?
Yeah, so obviously, if you saw my last Monday motivational video, I showed a little bit of transparency or vulnerability, I'll say, right? To let you know that I fell off, man. I had a goal before the year was out to be under 400 pounds, and I got to like 406, 405. And man, I just fell off course, man. The holidays kicked in, you know, all that food around there, and then, you know, staying up late, not really, you know, being able to manage my time correctly with my priorities and adding stuff together. So I kind of fell off my routine. So just recently, you know, I connected again with my dietitian. Started going little, you know, there's still things that I need to improve, but I'm getting back on the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like today I went grocery shopping, spend a lot of money on groceries, but that's the thing, right? Because my thing is, when you don't prepare is when you have room for like to deviate from your goals, right?
Right.
Because like if I don't prepare my meal the night before to go to the office with, then it's like, well, okay, you know, I didn't bring my lunch, so you know what? I'll order a salad, but maybe I'll order maybe like a tuna salad and then add something else to it. So I'll trick myself to be like, oh, you know, I didn't. So it gives you that room. So taking care of that, and I think I was just talking to someone through DM the other day about really just getting back needing to do better with my time management and setting those boundaries and being aligned with it. But obviously it's a journey. There's going to be ups and downs. But I'm not giving up though. Trust me and believe me, I'm never going back to 500 pounds.
I already knew that. I already knew you weren't going to give up.
Never happening. But we're definitely, you know, I got to little by little every day, you know, make better decisions because, you know, when I got to 500 or 490, when I got to there, that didn't happen overnight, right? So the same way of me losing 100, 150, 200 pounds, that's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be through accomplishing little and little steps daily by daily, overcoming every day, you know? So is that, but it's getting there. I'm, you know, like yesterday I went to the gym. I've been hurting a little bit with some of my legs. With my legs. I went to the orthopedist the other day, a week and a half ago, to get checked out because I had like a sciatica flare up, so I haven't been able to work out as I used to. Dave from Bearded Motivation, I don't know if he's still here, but he's one of the brothers in the community that definitely always gives me help, advice. Brother Vinny P, he's another brother who's very supportive of my weight loss journey. And there's a couple of people here that, you know, that really do support what I'm doing and stuff like that. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We'll check back on the drive home if not gonna cover. Oh, take care, brother Clint.
Take her easy, bud.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Yeah, man. You know, hey, I respect the effort. You know what I mean? I know you ain't where you want to be yet. And that being said, you're not where I want you to be. If that, you know what I'm saying? If you're not where you want to be at, then you're not where I want you to be at. You know what I mean? I want everybody to be happy, but you know, when it comes to you, I've seen you work hard. You know what I mean? And the holidays, man, this is a cop out, but I mean, man, the holidays, they really can't count. You know what I mean? So it almost seems like what you need to do is you need to give yourself 10 months where you would normally give yourself a year. So instead of saying I want to be down to 400 by the end of December, you would probably, you know, you would want to plan, you know, you would want to try to plan by the 1st of November, or let's say Thanksgiving, you know, the end of November. Like, oh, I'd like to be here by Thanksgiving because, you know, from Thanksgiving to Christmas, that's the worst time of year for anybody that's ever on any kind of diet, you know. I mean, that's just
Yeah, and Beardo Vato's here. He's the brother. Beardo Vato's Mexican. My parents are from Central America, so we basically have the same culture. And I'm telling you right now, it's harder in Christmas when the rice and beans come out with the tamales and the tacos. Like if they're there for different families, you know, or the roasted pig shoulder, like all these. It's like, oh man, you know, it's like, how do you know? It's hard, man. Or they have the baked. It's hard, but obviously, one of the things that I got to remember also is like, listen, man, you got to show yourself some grace, some mercy when you do mess up in those moments. You know, pick yourself up and keep moving forward. Just, you know, it's a journey. Same thing, right? My health journey, it intertwines with my YouTube journey as a content creator and how I kind of, you know, get those together. And if you see something like, so right, everyone here has like a different like name, right? Like you see like Ken from Bluegrass, Dancy Bearded, right? So the bearded part, right? So mine is Healthy Bearded, right? And the concept behind that brand is, well, now how I'm developing is I can say is I'm a person who's trying to become healthy. And I'm bearded, right? So I need to take care of my health and also my beard. So healthy bearded. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that concept. So I have fun with it, man. And the routine of taking your beard speaks about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why, like, for me, me taking care of my beard shows a sense of discipline, right? Because you got to wash it. You got to condition it when you need to. You need to add a beard oil. You need to comb it. So it's like adding a sense of self-care. That's why I say beard care is self-care, you know. So kind of that concept.
Yeah. That's and you know, I think anybody that will take the time to properly take care of their beard, that right there should show anybody that they're not lazy. You know, there's people that get down on themselves. They'll say, man, I'm lazy. If you take the time, man, taking care of a beard, it's a part-time job in itself. You know, it might even be a full-time job for some people, you know. So, you know, that if you can take that first step to properly take care of a beard, then you've already laid the groundwork to take care of the rest of your body.
Yeah, because think about it like this. It's one of the things that's really important. Well, one of the things that I was hearing the other day, I don't know if you know who Eric Thomas is, but he's like, they call him like the hip hop preacher. He's a motivational speaker. And he was talking about routine, and he was talking about the 1%, right? So like successful people, if you notice them, people that are really successful in life, they have a routine, you know, they have this routine. So my concept is, well, you know, if I can add a routine to my daily life, what does that look like? That's what I'm saying now. So waking up, going to the gym, having a protein shake, coming back home, or waking up before I go to the gym, spend some time meditating, prayer, or like, you know, positive thoughts, whatever you want to do in that regard, you know, just start speaking life to yourself. Like, you know, like, yo, Jay, today's going to be a great day. You're going to accomplish today. We're going to get busy. You're going to be in your bag. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, like just that, you know, and then going about your day, going to the gym, all that is like help taking care of yourself, bro. Like taking care of yourself. Then you come home, take a nice shower, put in some beard oil, you know, put like beard butter, like all that equates to self-care, you taking care of yourself. And that's why I try to, you know, preach that, teach that to anyone that listens, right? That, you know, taking care of yourself is important, man. And that's why I think beard care beard care has a role in self-care because it basically is cohesive with each other. So
right. Yeah. I mean, that's, you know, there's something about, you know, and I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to put it into words, but there is something about the minute I get done taking care of the beard, you know, it just makes me feel good.
Yeah, you and your bag.
I mean, it just makes me feel good. Okay, hang on. Let's stop on this for a minute. Let's go to all your what do we call them? Your little sayings. Let's go. The lingo. Let's go to the lingo. The vernacular. Let's talk about the vernacular. Because listen, brother,
you've been picking up on my vocabulary words. Okay.
Listen, I'm a little older than you.
Yeah.
So I'm about Ken's age. You know what I mean? Me and Ken's pretty close to the same age. So
48.
Nice. So I don't understand all of the vernacular that I hear you throw usually at Ken. Throw it at Ken.
Yeah. So the lingo, the language that I use, right? So what do you want to know? Which ones do you want to talk about?
Okay. Well, heck, I don't even remember half of them because I ain't never heard them before.
Yeah. So in your bag, when I say I'm in my bag,
that's the one I know right there.
Yeah. In your bag means I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I'm working. I'm focused. I'm moving towards the future. I'm really working out here. I'm shining. I'm, if I'm if I get invited to like a dinner party and I'm networking or something, and I can say I'm in my bag right now because I'm working. I'm moving.
Right.
I'm not dormant. I'm being, I'm sporadic. I'm moving throughout.
Right.
So that's in my bag. Talk to me nice. I picked that up one time hearing someone talk, and it stuck with me. It's just like it's just smooth but funny. It's smooth but funny because you don't expect that, like like think about it. You and I are talking, and you're talking about beard products, and I'm like, oh yeah, man, keep talking, talk to me nice. And you're like, wait, what? Talk to you nice? What are you talking about, brother?
Hey, the first time I heard you say that, I was like, who's being rude?
Oh man! And obviously, in Bearded Vato, brother, I changed, brother. Relax. And obviously, this lingo, this language, obviously, part of my upbringing, culture, or like stuff that I listen to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But talk to me nice is funny. The community gets a great laugh out of it.
Yeah.
Dan C came the other day into my live. I don't know if it was in my live. I think it might have been in my live, and he said, "Talk to me." He said, "Talk to me polite," and I was. He was like, "Talk to me polite," or politely talk to me. So even Dan gets, Dan's falling with the.
Look, this is the best one I've seen right here. Talk to me dirty, but in a clean way. Oh.
Yeah. It throws you off. It throws you off.
Yeah,
right?
It threw me off.
Like even if I'm like, let's say I'm like at Allstate. I don't have Allstate, but let's say I'm like getting my insurance reinsurance or whatever, and I'm with the agent, and they're like, "Oh, Mr. Cruz, you'll save this as much." Oh, wow, that's great. Keep talking. Talk to me nice. Keep going. They're like, you'll be like, "Wait, what?"
Nice.
Or if I'm with a lady friend, because I'm a gentleman, man, but if I'm with a lady friend, I'd be like, "Oh, that's great, man. I think you're amazing. Keep talking to me nice. Keep going." It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a little funny, man. It's just funny. Yeah. It's smooth talking, but funny, and I think the community gets a kick out of it.
Yeah.
So, and obviously when it comes to beard products, it's like, "Oh, you what? 25% discount? Oh, you talking nice to me now?
You talking nice to me now? Yeah."
So that's those two are like synonymous with a good time as far as like just having a good laugh with it. Hearing Ken say "I'm in my bag" is one of the funniest things because the brother has that accent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he's like, "I'm in my bag. I'm in my bag," and it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying?
I'm in my bag.
Yeah. Turn me up just means like, so turn me up means like, yo, let's get it started. Like, come on, share that energy with me. Like, let's go. We're not letting this die out. Turn me up, turn the volume up. Let's go. So turn me up. That's what kind of that means.
So one of my favorite things is hearing you tell somebody to chill out.
Oh yeah.
That cracks me. That's my favorite one. Like every 5 minutes, Bato, chill out, man.
Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes people, like, for the most part, I'm real. There's only a couple of things that can really like, you know what I'm saying, like irk me. But for the most part, like sometimes at the CMU, or when I am on Instagram Live, if I see someone throw a little like funny joke but kind of tongue in cheek, I'll be like, "Hey, yo, bro, chill out right quick, all right? I'm giving you a warning. So then they, then later they'll DM me and they're like, yo, this and that. I'm like, nah, brother, I know. I'm just busting chops. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't know if I'm serious because then I wouldn't,
Right.
I would address you a certain way. I'm joking. Not publicly.
I'd roll up. Yeah. Homies roll up.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, that's one of them. So those are a couple of my my lingos and stuff like that I, use in my speech and my, when I talk to people. But it's fun. It's fun. It's a it's a good time. It's a good time.
I'm trying to find a little something here. Get off that.
Scott said, "Turn me up" means let me take a drink of my coffee. Yeah. I got to be careful with that. At the CMU, I have coffee. I had coffee before we started. I mean, while the show was going,
right?
And
So let's go back to the health thing for a second. And I'm sorry I'm jumping around all over the place, but man, you'll say something and it'll remind me of something I wanted to kind of cover tonight. So forgive me for that.
We having fun. We still 1 minute 30 and we got over 20 people in here, man. So we're having a good time. How many people? How many people a week here?
About this. This is for an hour and a half in. This is decent numbers. I mean, it's good. We've had a little bit better numbers, but we've most certainly had worse.
Yeah.
All right, dogs. Okay, so when it comes to let me rephrase that. A lot of people, when they go on a diet, they go to a keto diet or a carnivore diet. But I hear you talk about a dietitian.
Yeah.
Okay. Dogs. Anyway, so I hear you say, your dietitian's fixing to, beat you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dietitian's gonna get you.
Yeah.
So is there a certain type of diet that your dietitian has you on?
No. So her name is Alka. Shout out to Alka. She's I believe she's Indian American. Okay. And or she may have been born in India, I'm not sure. But either way, her and I, basically what happens is we meet over the phone, obviously, because of the pandemic and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, he liked the hat. And basically we go over what I ate during the week, and obviously she helps me make better choices, or she gives me recommendations for better choices. Like, man, listen, I love white rice, and before I would cups of it, like just whole, like I must have been eating like 3 or 4 cups of white rice. You figure a cup of white rice is like 200 calories, So think about that just on carbs, right? So I'm eating like 800 calories of carbs, and then plus the protein, whatever I was eating. So it's about making smarter choices. So maybe she'll say something like, well, instead of white rice, substitute it with jasmine rice, or substitute it with brown rice, or try quinoa, something like that.
Yeah.
Or something. I used to really be like, I used to like juice, right? Like even in the morning for breakfast, right? If I want to have juice. Like she was fighting me one time about the orange juice. Cause I'm like, orange juice is good, man. It tastes so good. But it's loaded with sugar, with sugar. So she's like, well, why do you need it? Why do you need it? And it's like, well, man, like I want to, part of it is I want to feel normal with the diet, with what I'm eating, and I want to enjoy a glass of orange juice in the morning. So it's about compromising. It's like, well, if you need to have half of the orange juice and have half water to dilute it, because the real thing is, getting that much sugar in the morning is not necessarily the best thing. Everyone's different, so everything works differently for everyone else.
Right.
So it's not so much about being on a diet. It's about making better choices with your food, right? If if I know I'm going to go to a barbecue and there's going to be food there, okay, if I'm going to have some of the rice and beans, make sure you have a cup of it, or have more beans than rice. That's what she tells me, to have more beans than rice, obviously, because of the protein, the fiber. If I'm going to have some of the chicken, have it grilled instead of fried. If you can, have chicken breast have white meat instead of dark meat. So it's hard, but it's all about, trying to make those choices, and it is what it is. Some people, those keto diets, vegan diets work for some people, and if it works for them, good for them.
Right.
But I used to be 500 pounds, so now I'm like when I checked this week, I was like 409 and some change. So
Okay, so you didn't go backwards too far then.
I went back up to like 420 something, and then I came back down. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting an echo.
You are?
Yeah.
I'm not hearing anything.
Guys in the chat, can y'all hear an echo? I can hear myself double. But if nobody in the chat can hear it, it's all good.
Surprised. I don't see some of your regulars in here.
Who we talking about?
Thought I see brother Brett here. Who else is here?
Oh, yeah.
What other brothers in here?
Brett had some stuff he had to do today.
Okay,
yeah.
no problem.
Brett, you know what? I haven't seen Barberdo Joe either.
Well, I think he found out I was going to be on.
Right.
I can't wait to meet that brother, man. That guy is too funny.
You know what? They might be doing Beards on Film tonight. I forgot about that. If they're doing Beards on Film, they're live right now.
Yeah, but come on, Mick. Let's keep it going. We're gonna try to hit the two.
So, we're gonna hit the 2 hour mark.
Yeah, definitely.
So, when do you want to talk about your thing? How much time do you think you need?
A couple more minutes. Give me like 10 more minutes, and then we'll hit that.
So, let me think a second here. Okay, so we know your scent preference in beard products is a cologne scent, right?
Cologne-ish, tobacco.
Yeah, ish.
And fruit, like pear apple, which is weird, yeah.
Right. Was you ever a cologne guy?
Oh, yeah. I like colognes, yeah. I got bottles. I got I've spent money on colognes. Now, I don't have a collection of colognes, but I had certain amounts. You go to Macy's and you buy like those $85, $100 bottles of cologne, stuff like Yves Saint Laurent, Coach, Sean John, Unforgivable. What else did I have in here? Versace, like those things. So, I like colognes, but now in the beard grooming industry, it's like I enjoy cologne scents, but obviously that's not an everyday thing,
Right.
Like, an everyday scent would be something like like something from maybe Copper John's, or maybe even something from maybe something from Chesapeake, right? That would be something like more everyday type stuff. Detroit Grooming, right? Those companies like that. So it's all. Hey, what's up, Dagan?
Dagan, what's up, brother?
Bushido, what's going on, bro? All right. Got a couple more brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, scent profiles is, and it may change later down the line, right? That's part of this journey, right? Learning about different scent profiles and stuff like that.
Well, it's funny you say that, because I didn't like, when I first started, I didn't like any kind of citrus. I didn't really like any kind of peppermint. I didn't really like anything fresh and clean. I wanted oud or cologne.
Okay.
And now there's scents that I don't care for as a whole. But now really the only scent profile, the singular scent profile that I cannot stand is tea tree. But
really?
I can handle tea tree mixed into certain things. If it was a tea tree scent, I would strongly dislike it.
Really?
But I have several things with tea tree in them that I really like. Well, the Dan C collab from Artiest Man.
Okay, I don't have that one.
That's one. Also, when I first started out, and now this was just a misconception, and this is a very common misconception. I thought if it used fragrance oil, it wasn't worth using. If the company used fragrance oil, it wasn't worth using. So I thought everything needed to be all essential oil. So I was looking for all essential oil companies, like crazy. And then at some point, I think I heard Tyson say, talk about how fragrances last longer, this, that, this, and I come around, and now I pretty much like everything. I'm not real picky now.
Listen, can we highlight this brother? This brother just came into the building. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hype this brother up. Put him on there. Put him on there. Talk to me nice.
There he is.
Huh? Let's go, Barbado Joe. Turn me up.
We was just talking about you. We was wondering where you was at.
Oh man,
look at that. Oh,
Appreciate it. Yo, man. Barbado Joe, I let the community know, right? It's gonna be later down the line that I'm gonna be on beard therapy. You said it publicly, sir. Don't worry. I'll send you a cease and desist. But anyway, Barbado Joe, I'm a fan of Barbado Joe, man. I'm telling you, the brother. And look how giddy I get, bro. That's the crazy thing. Like he is too funny, man. Barbado Joe Healthy was talking smack about you, brother. Just saying, want me to. Barbado Joe, man. I swear, I wish the brother. I would love to just sit in a class with that brother because, that guy is too funny, bro.
I wished I would have had him as a teacher. I would have figured out, which I already know how to razz him up now. Oh, he couldn't handle me as a student.
Because, like, I can believe that I know I can believe and I know that he is professional in the correct atmosphere. But have you seen him when he's not in the right? Like when he's like off camera, like the brother lives in both worlds, and I can appreciate Barbado Joe, man. Right. Oh my God, man. Barbado Joe is funny. Vato, I will have a talk with that man, with the man.
Did you see what Vato said?
Yeah, he said, handle him. Yeah. Man, the only thing is, whenever I do go on beard therapy, I got to make sure none of my coworkers at the office see that live stream. Because
okay, so to that, can we talk about? Are you allowed to talk about your career?
I want to leave that for Barbado's show, if that's okay.
Yeah, no, totally fine.
Yeah.
So I didn't, I mean, me and you have talked about it very, very lightly, but I didn't know if that was something, there's a lot of guys in the community that can't even talk about. They're not allowed to talk about. They're not allowed to, technically, I'm not allowed to talk about anything that happens inside the building. I can tell people where I work. Yeah. But, I still do it.
I just recently got let go by Beard guys. Bearded Vato, they actually went with another Latino ambassador. So they picked up Bearded Vato. So congratulations to Bearded Vato on his
Vato.
On his new ambassador, brother. Beard guys. And I hear they're paying him in pesos, which is interesting.
Oh God.
But
that's a nice one there.
This community is awesome, man.
Favorite season of True Detective, 1, 2, or 3. You know what? Have you watched that? The show that Joe puts out. So True Detective. He plays a little bit of it, and then he kind of gives commentary along the way. Dude, that's an incredible show.
I tell you what, Barbado Joe, if one day, brother, you do a film on Paid in Full or Juice or Training Day, brother, I will be there, brother, to hear your commentary with those gangster films, bro. I need to hear that. I need to hear the brother that's from PA that is cool with the Amish brothers do commentary on a gangster film.
Right? There's one, which it's not exactly a gangster film, but there's one he's doing. I can't think of what it's called now. Oh heck! Anyway, it's another film bits that he's doing, and I think the guys are like bank robbers or something. I don't think they're quite gangsters, but it's. PA is adopted. He said, Ooh. Yeah, he's originally from San Diego.
Yeah, no. He mentioned he used this word. He said, Cruz, I used to be a blender, like, because he was, I guess, like very culturally diverse. Like he meshed with all different cultures. He said he's doing Scarface soon. I'll check that out.
There you go. You go. Hey, I'll watch that one. Yeah, I'll watch that one for sure.
Yeah, he definitely has a passion for films. That's why I'm saying this brother, man, Barbado Joe, he's a interesting brother, man. Yeah. Interesting brother. You know what I'm saying? And if you ever see him on his rants, That's one of the funniest things. Like he is too. He's man. Shout out to Joe, man. Shout out to Barbara.
For sure.
Joe. I'm a fan. Sure. I'm a fan. Lenny stuff. Yo, what's up, Lenny? What's going on?
You know what? That is a damn good name. That is a good Prime, name. Yeah, Optimus Prime. I love that.
No, okay. So listen, let's talk a little bit about what the thing that's coming up, if that's okay.
Yep.
Okay,
yep,
so
absolutely.
Listen,
hey, you take it away. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let this barking dog out. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So guys, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Tuesday, right? On my YouTube channel, Healthy Bearded. If you haven't subscribed, please feel to subscribe to Healthy Bearded. I'm doing my first launch of a company, and it is no other than, here we go. Let me get it together for you guys. Aztec Beard Company. Now, let me tell you right now, you guys are in for a treat. I'm telling you right now, they used to be called this. They used to be called this right here, Oak Cliff, right? This is Jcruz's company. Mick, are you there? Oh, I can hear you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
They used to be this, right?
Right.
So he rebranded the company, and Barbaro Joe will tell you, because Barbaro Joe actually has 2 cents, and he actually really likes one. I believe he likes one, and Barbaro Joe has smelled so many different scents from beard companies. But listen, let me tell you right now, they switched from this logo, Oak Cliff Beard Kingdom, to this sick logo. Do you see that logo?
That is nice.
And this is, the whole concept behind his brand, right? It really touches on Mesoamerican culture, right? Mexican. And then he really puts, I will be there. I have some Oak Cliff. Yeah. So listen, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm gonna listen. And because I'm the one, that night I'm doing a one-on-one interview with Jesus, right? And I'm gonna let you know. And here's the thing. I'm gonna give you a secret, okay? I'm gonna give you a secret. I'm gonna give you a secret. Jesus, I hope this is okay. All right. So here's the thing. On Tuesday night, 8:00, it's gonna be the debut of Aztec Beard Company. I'm going to be interviewing him. We're going to be doing a couple of giveaways because, he wants to bless it. He's going to bless a couple of people in the audience. But we're also doing something that night that I think you should be there for. I'll say it like that. I'll keep it for that night. I don't want you to miss out. I'm going to tell you one of the scent profiles, okay? And I think you guys would be interested in this one. Where's this? Listen to this one. And I got 3. Hold on. I got 3. And I got this one. I'll tell you what this one is. I believe this one is a strawberry Texas leather. And I'm going to tell you right now, man. This dude, Jesus, man. And I told him, and he's here, total transparency. I said, if this passes the feel and beard test, which I'm telling you right now, so far so good, right? I put it in today. Today was
beard looks good, man. Your beard looks great.
I'm telling you right now, I put it in today. If Jesus passes the beard test, the feel and beard, I'm letting you know right now. I'm saying it publicly. People watch out, because the fragrances is not the. When it comes to scent, you asked me a question earlier, why, about colognes and stuff like that. Right. I've said it before. I go to Oak Cliff to buy my beard oils, cologne scents. And this is not just cologne, what he's working with, but I go there because I enjoy the creative process that Jesus puts into his products, right?
Right.
He's taking time and effort to create something. So I can easily go and look up a cologne from a different company and buy it, right, into a beard oil. But Jesus is taking the time to be creative and put something together that the consumer can purchase. I'm going to tell you this one. And that night we'll have a lot more to say.
Right.
Listen to this. And Barbaro Joe, I want you to see this. I want you to read this, okay? Mick, you ready?
Yep.
Look at this one that was sent to me. Do you see that right there?
Tequila wood. Yeah.
Listen, man, this is tequila and lime with cedar wood. And I don't know how to pronounce this wood. Mick, let me know if you know how to pronounce this wood. Let me show you what it is.
Guaiac.
Yep. Guaiac. When I tell you, hold this aligns with his brand. This aligns with what he's trying to do. And this is probably and especially those of you brothers that like these type of scents. I'm just telling you, you don't want to miss Tuesday when we pull up the lineup of the different scents. I believe that night, right? I believe possibly there's a chance, right? That night, Jesus, when we go on the CMU live, that's when the website will be open. You do not want to miss that night. That night, and I haven't even gone to the other two, man. It's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a show. That's what Tuesday's gonna be. It's gonna be a show, and yeah. Yeah, and you know what? Look, one of the names is Tequila Wood. Another one is Chocolate. He said it was in Spanish, right? And then the other one is called Místico. So it's literally, he's very creative with this, right? Putting the brand together to make it all within that Mesoamerican culture, the Aztec history, all that. So guys, I'm telling you, he's coming. He's coming. Aztec Beard Kingdom, give it a couple of months, man. Man, I'm telling you, and the branding is nice, man. Just get ready for what's coming with Aztec, man. You guys are gonna be, man.
I looked today.
Yeah,
I looked today, and I couldn't. It was closed still. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And I'm really excited for that Tequila Wood.
Yeah. And you'll see more information that night about some of the stuff that he some of the stuff on his website, and he has some other stuff that he'll share that night. But yeah, I actually have one of those oils in right now, and I've been having a pretty good, a pleasurable experience with the Fill and Beard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, man. That I've had a couple of scents that have that guaiac wood in them.
Yeah.
And man, I don't know if it's that, but all the scents that I've had that have that in there, I have thoroughly enjoyed each one of them. Yeah. So, and then, I mean, because I love the smell of tequila, I can't drink much of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't feel very good the next morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because obviously when you smell this right away, you pick that up in the beginning, man. You pick up something strong in the beginning, but once you let it calm down, but you're still, I'll save more for that day. You'll see. Tuesday is going to be a special day. And if you guys don't follow me on Healthy Bearded, go subscribe to the channel. It's on Tuesday at 8:00. I'm putting on a show. It's going to be a show. And I hope the community can come out, and we're going to have some fun, man. We're going to have some fun. And I can't wait to get some of his, once his website releases, hey, Zeus, you got to get this onto a hat, man. You got to get this onto a hat and all that, man. Even I think Bertavato said he might need one of those too, man. So that's what's happening Tuesday. So I got a couple of things in the work. Tuesday is that, and then I got something special lined up for February too. So I stay focused. I try to stay humble. To a degree, sometimes you got to talk that talk, but stay humble. No, but stay humble, guys. Always stay humble.
Sometimes you got to tell people to chill out, huh?
Yeah, chill out. Hey, yo, man, chill out.
Dude, that cracks me up. Yeah, that is a good one right there. Get me a Fat Man shirt, Jesus. Yeah. I will rock that shit.
Yeah, no, I'm saying listen, I literally I'm gonna Jesus, and from what I understand, I know Jesus I know Jesus. We've had multiple conversations. He's a very humble guy. He really he's taken his time with this product, to get where he's at now. And he really, I listen. If all rolls well with feedback, I'm letting you know now. I'm saying it right now. Aztec Beard Company is going to be a force to reckon with. I mean, the concept alone, the branding, it's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be interesting. So don't miss out Tuesday, and be ready.
I hope he makes some waves, and I wish him the best of luck.
Yeah,
I will definitely give it a shot for sure.
Yeah,
man. That I don't know what it is, but just the name Tequila Wood. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, or just the brief little explanation that just that makes me want to try it.
Yeah.
I mean, and then the branding, the labels, you can tell the labels are a high quality label, but the branding that's printed onto the label, it's really nice looking.
It's interesting. It's interesting, right? Because one of the things that I enjoy a good brand, I enjoy branding, marketing. I look at those things too. Like you want something on your shelf that's going to pop out. You want proper labeling. You want a nice presentation. Like you know what I'm saying? Yep. Like no. Diablo, we will not talk about that now. We will talk about that on Tuesday, sir.
I didn't even see what he said.
No, he just wants to know about the carrier oils, brother. We'll talk about.
That. Okay.
No. Yeah. We'll talk about that on Tuesday.
It's a secret.
Yeah. But so hey, listen, Mick, how long have you been in this community for? Let's switch it up. Let me interview you. Let me talk to you.
I first started watching lives and videos and stuff in the community in about February or March of 2018. Mm-hmm. And then I got to where I would start talking. I would start commenting in lives. I would start commenting on videos. Always got that one hair out of place, man, right? Anyway, I would start commenting on lives. I'd start commenting on videos and stuff. Probably June or July of 2018. I didn't know what to say, and I wasn't sure. I didn't know what a community, as far as on the internet, I didn't realize what that was. I didn't realize there was a whole motorcycle community, a whole car stereo community, a whole shaving community, beer community, all that. So I figured if I said something and it was a really simple, basic question that I should have known the answer to, I figured I'd catch all kinds of heat. So I just kind of kept quiet. And then I started seeing these lives, and I'm like, man, these guys are, they're supporting each other. They're, they're telling each other how good their beard looks. Like, I mean, I was like, what? This don't seem right. I mean, is this bots? I mean, is this set up by, bots? Like, that's not what I normally see on the internet. Usually all you see on the internet is hate.
Yeah.
So I kind of started talking, and then, I kind of started talking to some guys on Instagram, and I mean, really, man, the rest is just history. But I mean, I'm glad that I found it.
Yeah.
I realized, so it all started. I found a beard product in a store I wasn't supposed to be in, by the way. But it was called Warlord Beard Oil. Okay. And it smelled great, like amazing scents.
Yeah.
It turns out it's a private label company, but they still have great scents.
Yeah.
And it was a decent product, So I I was running low on that, and I wanted more, so I started looking it up, and I found what I was looking for. Mm-hmm. But when I got to their website, they didn't have the best selection because I wanted to try other things,
Okay.
And they didn't have the best selection that I'd ever seen. So I started typing in beard oil, different things, and it kept bringing me to YouTube videos. Mm-hmm. And oddly enough, it was bringing me to scuba.
Okay.
Obviously, so I click on it. The first thing I hear is burp, and I'm like, huh, okay. This guy's burping on screen. This is right up my alley. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm kind of comfortable here. And
yo.
Yeah. You seen it too, huh?
No problem, Mick.
So I started seeing all this stuff, and like every time I try to look up beard oil, it would bring me to a YouTube video. So I just started clicking on them, and because I figured out if I click on that, it'll show me some kind of a beard oil, it'll show me a beard product. And I mean, that's just, oh crap. Alarm. So, like I said, I was watching these videos and stuff. I found Scuba first, and then obviously I found Dan right after that.
Okay.
Tyson right after that. Tyson was actually the first live stream I ever found.
Okay.
It was a middle of the day live, and he was interviewing the bearded chakra. He's a guy from India.
Okay.
What's up, Maximus? Good to see you, brother.
Oh, what's up, Maximus?
Good to see you. Max is my buddy, man.
Yeah, man. Max. Yeah. Shout out to Maximus. Cuídate, cuídate, manito.
But so yeah, I mean that's kind of and what's weird is I always wanted to grow a beard, but I never really did because I worked in a really hot environment. Always had fire up by my face and stuff, and so I always kept a really short beard, like a number 2 or a number 3, like it was very short. Mm-hmm. So I didn't start out growing a beard and needing beard products. I found that beard oil and thought it smelled good, and then bought it and grew a beard so I could use more of it. I mean, my reason for having the beard is exactly the opposite of pretty much everybody else's. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I bought products first and then grew the beard around the products.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah. Like it was, I mean, every time you hear somebody like, well, I wanted to experiment with growing a beard, but I got tired of it itching. Mine's never itched because I've always had oil,
Yeah.
And I'm sure I used too much to start out with.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I mean, that's pretty much it.
All right. So can I ask you a couple more questions? We'll have a little more fun, and then we'll do what we need to do to close up or whatever.
Right.
Okay. So, Mick, let me ask you a question. Most underrated company that you feel deserves more recognition? Go.
Beard Mana.
Yeah.
Bar none.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Beard Mana by far.
All right.
Now, hang on. Now, here in the last few weeks, they've been getting more recognition.
Oh, yeah. No. Yep.
But they need more.
Okay.
Second behind them, Captain Stash.
Okay.
Right there.
Yeah.
Clint's, depending on your circle, depending on, kind of what corner of the community you hang out in, Clint's more well-known. You know what I mean? But Beard Man is a little bit newer than Clint also.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, not by a whole lot, but they are a little bit newer.
Okay. What about, so I'm going to keep coming with more. So tell me what company you feel makes the best tobacco scent oils?
The best singular tobacco scent. Man, that's a tough one. So I'm going to give you my favorite. I'm going to give you my favorite straight tobacco with nothing else, which is Ponder from Anointed OK.
Okay.
All right. Now, my favorite tobacco vanilla is the Hubris Company.
Okay.
Now, when you start getting into these complex tobacco scents, dude, I'm lost on that question. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because there's so many just amazing tobacco scents out there. It's child's play to even think about trying to consider it. I mean, you'd be lost for days.
Okay. So here we go. Next question. What company out there has the best beard wash for your beard?
Chesapeake.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
The daily wash one?
The Co-Man Co-Wash.
Wow.
Honestly, I prefer his old daily.
Really?
It was actually just called the daily.
Okay.
I prefer. Now, don't get me wrong. That Co-Man is very, very good. It's even a little bit more conditioning.
Okay.
But the daily wash, man, it's something about it. It just flat out worked for me.
Hey, people in the chat, if you don't mind answering that question, what is the best beard wash that works for your beard out there? Let us know in the comments. What about for you, Mick? Tell me your favorite whipped butter. Who carries that?
That's a hard one because I don't really use poured butter.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I've been using a whole lot of Chesapeake, Captain Stash, and Bay Area, which I only have a sample from Bay Area, so I'm going to have to slack off on it because I'm just about out of that.
Okay. So there's a couple of people in the chat. Barden's Wash for me, LCW Neutral, Beard Octane from Maximus, Bearded Mac, Black Rebel, Norseman. Okay.
I have not tried that one.
Yeah.
I have not tried Bearded Mac either. No.
Yeah, I haven't tried Bearded Mac yet.
Barbados Joseph, Mountaineer. Billy Rogers. I've heard very good about Bearded Pup. I have never tried anything from Bearded Pup. That's one I haven't tried. Also, Bearded Pup and what did we say? The other Iowa Beard Company.
Iowa. Okay. Yeah.
I've heard many people say Barden was their favorite wash, and I have Barden wash, and it is very good. It is a very, very good wash. Yep.
Yeah. Anytime Barbados Joe says something about products, you give it a little bit more attention because the brother's been in the game for a while, so he definitely knows what he's talking about. Joe, we are mentally. Oh, okay. Do you know who has an underrated butter, man?
Who?
Copper John's, man.
Okay.
Have you tried Copper John's yet?
Oh yeah, people rave about it. So I don't know if I personally would call it underrated, but no, it's a very good butter. It's a very good butter.
Oh man, you know his thing is too. He gets his shea butter, and I don't know if people know this, but shea butter, there's different grades of shea butter, and he gets an unrefined shea butter all the way from Ghana, which that's where the tree or the plant is from, right?
Right.
From my understanding, and it's unrefined, which means it hasn't been chemically processed, so it still holds true to a lot of its healing properties, and that's why with Copper John's you get a real quality butter, man. Copper John's butter is it's underrated. It's really good.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. What did she say? Anyway, like sometimes refined things, refined basically just means filtered. Sometimes with refined things, you need them to be somewhat refined. Yeah, because if not, they'll be so rich that it's like you can't hardly put it on your face without making a sticky gummy mess. But the unrefined shea butter, I think, to me is better. It works better for me.
Yeah, no, obviously too, right? Where refined, sometimes you need that because of the fragrance attached to that. Sometimes you won't get enough of that nutty flavor, nutty like scent, from the shea butter out of there because it hasn't been processed. So I mean, it has its place. It has its place. If you could only buy from one company for a whole year, buy just their products, what company would that be with their current catalog? So that means beard wash. That means anything on their website. You can only buy from this company for 1 year. What company would it be? I'm asking you, Mick, that question, and everyone in the chat. Let me know.
That's a rough question right there. That's a rough question right there. I don't even know, man.
I would say for me, Detroit Grooming ASAP. No questions asked. Right now, I would buy from them from a whole year. I wouldn't buy if I only was given the opportunity to buy one from one company. Detroit Grooming.
Okay.
But let me know in the comments, guys. One company to buy from a year. What company are you picking?
I would have to say. I'd have to say either Chesapeake or Captain Stash. I mean, they were my two. They were two of my tops. Chesapeake's got it all, pretty much. He's got everything really you need. And Clint with Captain Stash, he's getting there. He's getting there. Really, actually, I might have to go Captain Stash because of his bar soap. I have to have that bar soap. Like, I don't have to have that bar soap because I like it. I have to have that bar soap because there's very few soaps out there that will work with my skin and not turn it to a broke out mess. You know what I mean? So I might have to go Captain Stash on that.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. There's a couple of people in here that said, Barbara Joe said Han Yonker. Man, Han Yonker's feeling beard though. Oof. Talk to me nice. Copper John's. Ray said Copper John's. Chesapeake. Captain Stash. Peak. Anointed AK. Okay. Yeah. No, man, there's some great companies out there, man.
What's up, Turtle? I hadn't seen Turtle yet.
Where? Oh, Ray. Yeah, that's
Smelly Turtle.
Yeah, that's Ray. That's his. He goes by. I think his real name is Ray. Yes, I would love for us to be able to take a road trip and actually. Yeah. Yeah.
She bought her first lottery ticket the other day because it was up so high. And she said something. My little girl's like, "Yeah, we need to win the lottery or something." It's like, but I got to go to school tomorrow. I was like, if we win that lottery, you ain't even got to go back to school. She was like, "Why?"
Yeah.
I was like, "We'll buy the school and just you can go whenever you want."
Yeah.
She was like, "Well, I got to go to school." And I was like, "Okay, I mean, whatever you want to do."
Yeah.
This right here, I'm looking forward to this right here. I'm gonna make sure Joe swings this way. I mean, I'll drive to wherever he's at if I have to.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, hey Joe, that'd be an idea right there. Me and Barbado Joe go to the ranch with Maximus.
Hey, listen, Maximus is from Texas, right?
Yep.
Hey, bro, listen, man, I got family in Dallas. If I'm ever out there, you want to meet up? You cook some rattlesnake for me because I think the brother actually eats it too.
Bro, I'm only like 2.5, 3 hours from Dallas.
Oh yeah?
Yep, I'm right there.
Okay. Cool.
I'm only 45 minutes from Texas where I'm at right now.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Hey, Mick, you got a couple more questions before we head out? If that's what you want to do.
You know what? I think we kind of covered everything and more that I had planned out. I'm gonna be honest with you. This was a good show, or I thought it was anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Ken showed up, but besides that, it was okay.
Nice.
I had a good time. I appreciate you.
Absolutely, brother. I appreciate you coming on, man. I absolutely appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, definitely. I have a good time. Anytime I have an opportunity to, have a good, positive time with the people in the community, I appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that's been showing me love and support on my channel through the DMs and stuff like that. Let's continue. You know what I'm saying? Continue to build each other up. Go towards a positive mindset, and let's crush our goals, man. Let's talk that talk when we need to about our goals. Let's crush them. So yeah.
And everybody, I want everybody in here to show up Tuesday to the CMU. That way we can check out Aztec. I'm ready to I'm ready to see some of this. I am ready to see some Aztec.
This is gonna be a special night, man. It's special for me too, right? Because it's the first time on my platform with my, that I'm helping launch a company, you know. So that's gonna be really special for me as well. So.
I didn't even know he was in Texas, man.
Who, Jesus?
Yeah. I didn't know Jesus is in Texas.
Yeah, he's in Dallas. I
find a new Texas beer company every day, just about.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of them out there.
Texas is a big place, you know what I mean? Like it's
humongous. Yeah.
What's weird is all the ones that are in the town Clint's in, Lubbock. There's like 5 in Lubbock. He said a couple of them are local, just local only. They don't really get on they ain't really in the beer community or nothing. But yeah, so. But yeah, fellas, I appreciate every one of you for coming out, and Jcruz, I appreciate you for jumping on the show, brother.
Thank you, sir.
I very much appreciate it. And with that being said, guys, y'all make sure to check out Jcruz next Tuesday, and he will be releasing the Aztec Beer Co., formerly known as Oak Cliff. He says he's got an announcement. I don't know what it is. He said he's got an announcement that night. So hopefully everybody that joins gets 4 free combos. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody joining, and we'll catch y'all here next Saturday.
Yep. Take care of your health and also your beard. I catch y'all, man.